to us.
to listening to us.
Yeah, to apologize. That's stupid. Y'all chose to.
Stupid wordage there. Sorry. Going back now. So, anyways, there's one shack. It's not really a shack. It was probably like a barn or something for something. And there's a saying on it. I don't remember the saying, but I'm sure Kelly enjoyed it by the picture because she took one. And then on the other one, on the other building, before you take a left, going back into the park, there's one that says, there's a steep incline, slow down, take a left now. But that's like a trademark for Poinsett. It's always been there. Obviously been there forever, but these signs, I don't know how long the signs have been there on there, but it's interesting because, people hike out to this area, and I think it's about to get there, it's maybe 2.5 miles just to get to that area. Mm-hmm. And some people probably just walk out there and then walk back, which, is kind of cool, if they wanted to do that. But I mean, when you get out there, it is nice, but there's not a lot to see in that area, it baffles me. All you got is 2 buildings that have been there for centuries, and maybe not centuries, but maybe a century.
Kelly said she was going to find out more information for us about this, but she has not. Kelly's my wife.
Yeah. And also, Kelly is a somewhat historian.
Yeah, but she knows somebody at work that likes it and that goes to that park a lot, so they might know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there is a story behind it. We just have yet to find out exactly what it is.
Yeah. But anyways, there's these 2 trademarks that make Poinsett that people walk out to see. It's 2.5 miles. Well, anyways, instead of going back, we know there's an overlook. So we take that left. Hey, there's a steep hill. Be careful. We take that left, go down the hill. And it's pretty steep, but, they let bikes out there. So that's probably why they tell them, slow down, use your brakes, whatever. But at the bottom of the hill, there's it used to be a dam or some sort. And there's a little pipe that's running through it. On the other side, there's some metal bins and whatnot. Obviously, probably it's still. I don't know.
Looks like it's still to me.
So
I don't make steel. The only reason I don't make stills, I don't know how.
But. Yeah, I don't either. But it looks like something like what was going on. So, anyways, we kept going. And we're just walking down the trail. This was the knot trail. It's not to go do it. It is KNOT. Mm-hmm. Let's put a knot in a tree. Let's go do this.
Put a knot in your thinking. It was spelled differently, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let's put a notch on our hiking stick to say we did it. So, anyways, that was what we did. We just kept going. We knew there was this overlook, and then we kept bypassing the low knot throughout this high knot trail as well. And it's like, well, we could have took that. We probably would have seen a little bit more. And then we're like, well, maybe we don't take that, and we wouldn't have seen the 2 trademarks of the Poinsett. Well, it's like, no, we could have hit every knot trail out there that you do not want to take and still hit the trademarks. So that was pretty cool.
I mean, there's a lot of potential of hiking there. I mean, just as mileage. I mean, I don't know how. It's hard to tell like how far this actually dip in, but I think if you're really trying to get mountain feel, that is definitely the way to go up, and it is definitely the up and down route for sure. So, well, you made a point. You said it was there. And there was a point where I was questioning, was it really anymore? I'm thinking, did they move our benches? I mean, did they rotten away? I mean, it's been a few years since we've been there. I started questioning it, but and finally we started
questioning it. Probably about a mile after we left those trademarks. I was like, this has to be in this area, because I'm looking, pond's over here to my left still. We can see it. And yes, I'm still calling it a pond.
Yeah, you're doing better.
We can see it. It's over there. And then we moved past it. And I'm like, well, I remember looking in that direction. So it's got to be over there. But then we moved around it, and I was like, I don't know. I was starting to question a little bit after that in a moment. That's probably about a mile in.
Yeah. So we find it though, right? And ultimately, we do.
We do find it.
And that was
it was what, about halfway in? I was like, what, 5 miles?
Yeah, it was about halfway because we walked how many miles? Well,
but it wasn't 5 miles.
So
it's about 3. It was about 3 point something in.
Yeah,
in between 3 and 4.
Yeah, so that right, and so it was, it wasn't like, it wasn't terrible, but it was really, in the scheme of life, it was a really long ways to go just to drink one single beer. You know what I mean? It was quite long, just when you could have drank it at the campsite, never had to move. But anyway, we made it. We enjoyed it. It was actually,
but really it wasn't a disappointment because, I mean, the view was just somewhat okay.
So he has shown me a picture of. I didn't even know he took this picture. I actually really like it. I'll probably have it framed. It is the picture of the view,
put it on social.
Which now that I'm sitting here telling you about how great this view is, it's not even that good. It's just trees, and you look like you're a little higher than the other trees. But then at least he put a picture of a beer. He didn't get his face. He did a beer selfie of the view. Love it. I think that has got to go on the website so everybody else can see. Or not in the website.
Yeah, it definitely will.
One of those social
I just remember, like, what I got out of this, it was us 3. It was Aaron, Kelly, then I, sitting on a bench. And I had a big gap between Kelly and I. And I just remember having my arm just relaxed, beer in my hand, and just chilling, looking at this view that you can see in this picture. And I was loving every moment of it, though.
Yeah.
It was just so peaceful. It was very, very peaceful up there. I mean, before, like, right when we sat down and when we were hiking there was the low knot trail that I was talking about that intersected the high knot trail, that the only trail we ever took around. There was people down in there that were walking, and they were walking in the same direction we were. Well, shortly after we sat down and cracked open our beers, they passed us. But once they passed, the whole time we were drinking the beer, nobody was there. And it was just peaceful. It was just you sitting there in the woods on a bench, enjoying life. And that's what I loved about it. I was there with my best friend and his wife, and we're just chilling. And we really didn't have a conversation going. I think we were just enjoying the moment.
Yeah, we really didn't talk a lot. I don't know if we were just really happy to get that beer finally. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it was a good beer. It was a really.
Well,
good,
we did have a snack too.
Yeah, I had a PB&J sandwich.
I think we all had a PB&J. I don't know about Kelly, but I had a PB&J.
I think she did.
Yeah.
So hike the rest of the way. Let me tell you something. Advantage of a man, you get pee by a tree. Disadvantage of a woman, not so easily. So
you got to get that the snorkel thing or whatever she wants.
I think it's the shiwi that she wants.
Shiwi.
Not a kiwi, not a kiwi, but a shiwi. I just want to make sure that it came out clear. It's not a kiwi.
Definitely not a snorkel either.
It's okay. Not a snorkel, not a kiwi. It's a shiwi. I could be on
shiwi.
That could be a commercial. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. This isn't middle school spelling bee all over again. My tummy's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna need to go to the nurse.
Are you taking a shit or a piss?
No, I'm just trying to go home.
So a seaweed. I bet you that's how you spell it.
So anyway, we hike.
Yep, guess it right. SHEWEE.
There you go.
Shiwi.
Because
she pees.
So yeah. Oh, maybe
right.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this picture. Oh man, sorry to interrupt everybody, but she pees in the car.
Okay, that is not this. Jeff is
Dude,
now.
It came up just like.
Let me describe. It actually looks like a really bad porno right now. Like maybe something you wouldn't want to show.
But no, it's legit. It's on Google.
Okay, all right.
It's on Wish.
Is she peeing in a bottle?
Made fun.
Is she peeing in a bottle? Because she's
No,
peeing in the
it's a
car right
funnel.
now.
It's a sheet. It's in a car. It's shiwi thing, and there's a long tube that you can extend.
Yeah, but where's she peeing, man? It's in a car.
She's in a car.
Where's she gonna pee in the car? Like in the car?
Oh yeah, sure. Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
No bottle at the end, no nothing at the end. She's just peeing right in the floor.
This is like a very misleading advertisement. I mean, that lady's peeing on the floorboards right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Her dress is pulled way up.
Yeah. I thought was also could be a bad porno because that's kind of what it looks like. But she's peeing.
Another one.
All I'm saying is I hope they got WeatherTech mats because they'll at least stop it. But anyway.
No.
So we go hiking. I don't even want to see no damn shiwi thing because it's getting weird. It's getting weird over here. So
shiwi.
Yeah, well, it's got an extender tube. Hey, don't you wish there's probably a lot of guys that wish they had an extender tube? I'm just saying. But anyway, okay, let's get back to the hiking.
Move on.
Because now I've seen things that I have to unsee. Because I don't even understand a lot of things. I'm still
questioning. Kelly and I had a pretty good conversation about the shiwi because she said shiwi, and I was like, what? And she was like, it's shiwi. I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, something so a girl can stand and pee. And I was like, oh, so like a funnel. She was like, yeah, shiwi. Got it.
I in no way disagree with having a shiwi. I think that's cool. I'm glad they make that.
I didn't say I disagree.
No, I know.
I just didn't know what the hell it was when she said it.
What's throwing me off right this moment is the fact that person still was peeing in the floorboard of that car because there was nothing attached to the end of the car.
Man, that was bad. That was not a shiwi. That was just something
that was
popped
a
up when I googled shiwi. It popped up as an image, so I had to click on it because it looked strange. That was the only reason.
That's how you get the FBI looking.
Shiwi is celebrating 20 years. Still,
they've had 20 people pee in the shiwis for 20 years now. Oh, that's great. I mean, I said 20 people pee. That's probably it.
Yep. That's as many as they're doing, and they're still celebrating 20 years.
It's like I open up a business, I sell one shirt, and then like 20 years later, I'm like, 20 years celebrating the one shirt I fucking sold. That's cool. I like it.
Yes.
So we hike, we get done. It's no big deal. We end up hiking total.
We hike, we get done. There's no big deal. I mean, you're not gonna explain what happened between that.
Well, we just walked. Okay, I'll elaborate, but I'm gonna let you hit me up. I think what we did was we walked a little while. I'm gonna start to sound like a grumpy hiker now. I wonder why he doesn't do it. We hiked up and down the mountain or not even a mountain, the hill.
And we already hiked up on top of the.
We decided we wanted to get to 10 miles. And we did get a little lost. I'm sounding like Kelly. We weren't really lost per se. We definitely knew how to get back because we could see the road. So we knew if we just got to the road, we walked back. But we were trying to find a trail that led us back to the campsite because right behind our campsite there was a trail. So we knew that what trail was
the whippoorwill,
which is the whippoorwill, and we knew that was there. So we tried to get to it, and I think we hiked about 1.4 miles over. What we intended to do.
We hiked a total of 11.07 miles.
Yeah,
and we're trying to shoot for 10.
Mm-hmm. So we hiked. I mean, that's pretty close when you don't know because we didn't have the measurements of the mileage that we were doing. We just knew about how to get there. So I thought it was pretty close. But I will say,
we estimated off of Kelly's watch, and she said if we would have just stopped there and hiked the road back or did the regular trail back, we would only do 9 miles. I was like, nobody likes 9. Let's go for 10. Mm-hmm. Let's do 10. So that's why we tried to get back on whippoorwill. We got messed up, went one way, and we're like, no, this isn't the right way. We turned around, went back the other way, and was like, well, there's 2 down trees. This can't be true. Where are we going? So then Kelly all of a sudden got service on her phone. We figured out what map we were on, and we turned around, went back, and we got on the whippoorwill, and we made it back behind our tent all in one go. That's where we were. We didn't take no roads in, no roads out.
No roads in, no roads out. That's what we did. And technically, I'll let you sleep good at night. It's fine. So
keep your guessing.
No, I just wanted to make sure that when you're